طالب. صبيا كان شجاعا عثمان بن عفان، حكيما وله سلام عمر الفاروق، حكم فعدل فأمن أبا بكر الصديق. These are the men who fought for freedom. These are the men who carried the beauty, had to push away the demons even though they were persecuted. They were closest to the greatest man, born to lead us through rain and storm, change the world through peace and love. طلع البدر على أمتنا من ثانية فتحوا بسم الله. I'm just grateful enough for their care and their love. I'm just grateful enough, praising إيمان high up. خديجة آمنت بوحي نزل أمانة، حليمة السعدية أم ولها حنانة، فاطمة الزهراء بنت رسول هداية، عائشة الجليلة. These are the women who sacrificed life and took the world right by surprise. I pray my mother, my daughter, my wife emulates them and reach new heights. These are the women who led the line, perfect lives for the perfect price. I pray to God that I'm certified. طلع البدر على أمتنا من ثانية فتحوا بسم الله. I'm just grateful enough for their care and their love. I'm just grateful enough, praising إيمان high up. طالع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع، وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داعي. طالع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع، وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داعي. طالع البدر على أمتنا من ثانية فتحوا بسم الله. I'm just grateful enough for their care and their love. I'm just grateful enough, praising Iman high up, praising Iman high up, praising Iman high up, praising Iman high up, praising Iman high up.
Hola, assalamu alaikum. Hello to all the listeners out there. You're listening to Daily with Namana with your host Namana Ahmed. Inshallah, I hope you guys had a beautiful week, and inshallah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer holidays and all that jazz. And inshallah, you will enjoy this week's episode. So this week's episode, I'll be continuing with the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala series. I'll also be talking about women and the hijab, like why women should wear the hijab, and also I've also managed to get an interview with I also managed to get an interview with Michael about his upcoming EP. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's go on with the episode then. So it's the time of the 99 dua season, the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala series again. So we have learned number 1 till 35, which I'm not going to say again, which I'm going to say now, sorry. Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Al-Malik Al-Quddus Al-Salam Al-Mu'min Al-Mahini Al-Azim Al-Jabbar Al-Mutakabbirun Al-Khaliq Al-Bari Al-Musawwi الغفور القهار الوهاب الرزاق الفها العليم القابض الباسط القافي الرافي المعين المذل السميع الباسط الحكم العدل اللطيف الخبير العليم العظيم الغفور and Ashaqu. So those are the names we have learned so far. So this week we are going to learn Al-Ali, Al-Kabir, and Al-Hafiz. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So the first one we're going to look at is Al-Ali, which is the sublimely excellent. Al-Ali. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah, Ya Allah, Ya Allah, we know that you are the Most High, the one who is clear from the attributes of the creation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Alim, we know that you are far above any imperfectness. Help us to be humble, to fight our destiny, and to never place anyone or anything above you. Ameen. Ya Ali, make us increase our sujood with body and heart. Accept our good deeds, good words and deeds, and aid us to pray for you day and night and day. Evaluate our rank until we reach the highest paradise. South Ali, number 36. Number 37, Al-Kabir, the greatest or the great one. Al-Kabir. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah Al-Kabir, we know your greatness is perfect and beyond our imagination. So here are 4 words you can use. Bismillah. Ya Al-Kabir, help us in reflect on your greatness in order for us to stay close to your commanders. Ameen. Ya Al-Kabir, help me to remember your greatness when I am faced with situations, hardship or trials that seem impossible, when you can make anything possible. Ameen. Ya Al-Kabir, imagine us to recognize you in the proper way. Adorn us with pride in Islam. Protect us from arrogance and make us of those who attack with the highest ranks with you in the highest paradise without regarding. Ameen. Last one. Ya Al-Kabir, you are the greatest. You said be, and it will be. It will be. Let me recite Allahu Akbar in my heart and my tongue constantly. Ameen. So Ameen. South Al-Kabir. And the last one I'll be talking about is, which is number 38, Al-Hafiz, which is the protector and the guardian one. Al-Hafiz. So here are 3 words you can use. Bismillah. Allah Al-Hafiz, we know you perceive all that ever was, all there ever was, is, and will be. Ya Al-Hafiz, give us your special protection, but aid us to fulfill your commands. Help us to be mindful, and even the smallest sins, and make us rush to repent and be thankful for you, for your protection. Ya Al-Hafiz, honors us for making us of those who memorize the Quran and support us in our beliefs and awareness for your knowledge, fervent and reclaiming, so we can strive to please you and earn your guidance. Amin. Ya Al-Hafiz, yet bless us children in becoming the Hafiz of the Quran, who act upon what they have memorized and teach it to others. Ameen. So Ameen. So that was so those are the 3 new names we have learned. So I'm going to repeat the names again that we have learned now. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Al-Malik Al-Quddus As-Salam Al-Mu'min Al-Muhayni Al-Lazin Al-Jabbar Al-Mutaqabbirun Al-Khaliq Al-Bari Al-Musawwi Al-Ghafur Al-Qahhar Al-Wahhab Al-Razzaq Al-Fattah Al-Alim Al-Qabid Al-Basi Al-Qafid Al-Rasi Al-Mu'in Al-Muzil As-Sami Al-Basir Al-Haqqam Al-Adil Al-Latif Al-Kabir Kabir Al-Alim Al-Adim Al-Ghafur Ash-Shaqu Al-Ali Al-Kabir and Al-Hafiz. So Jazakallah for listening to this week's segment of the words using the 99 names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala series. Inshallah, I hope you guys enjoy a lesson or dua or 2 or 3 from listening to the series as always. And yeah. So now I'm gonna play you guys a nasheed called Hijabi by Muad's daughter. This is her debut track single, some of those lines that actually came out last week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. This is Hijabi by Zaini, some of those lines. Basically is Moa's daughter. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And after I'll be talking about women and hijab and why the women should wear the hijab. So yeah.
I am strong, yeah.
Hola, assalamu alaikum. Hello to all the listeners again. Welcome back to Daily with Namana, which has Namana Ahmed. Inshallah, you guys enjoyed that beautiful track by Moore's daughter, Zayn, Anna, something like this lines. And her track was Hijabi, which actually links to my next bit. Why do Muslim women wear hijab? So yeah, let's get started. Women in Islam wear hijab not as a sign of faith, also for many other reasons like respect, safety, and modesty. Islam emphasizes our modesty as it helps women from the eye of private and any form of modesty. Of course, you may ask, why don't we do something about them instead of taking away the freedom from women? Let me give you an example. Since the beginning of the pandemic, we have been advised to wear the mask, get vaccinated, and behave responsibility every time we go outside. But why, you ask? To protect ourselves from the virus that is attacking and killing people around. So when we walk outside, we never know who exactly have the virus. Therefore, to be cautious, we wear the mask every time we walk outside. Now, what we would do is somebody says we should wear a mask. If somebody says, why should we wear the mask? Why don't we just destroy the virus? In reality, we're trying to escalate the virus, and it's hard to pick the virus one by one. Therefore, to be on the safe side, we are advised to wear the mask, take vaccine, and maintain the social distancing rule. Those who understand the situation follows it to be on the safer side, whereas the ones who don't understand somehow face the consequences in mild or severe forms. In this, we always must try to keep ourselves from falling sick. Don't you agree? And treat the problem when we contact it. Makes sense, right? Similarly, when we go outside, we can't predict who has evil thoughts, virus. I'm not saying all men are viruses. There are many wonderful men in the world. Therefore, as we Muslim women prefer to wear the hijab, although along with behaving modesty. So basically, the hijab is like acting like the mask, and then the modesty is acting like the vaccine. It makes sure. And maintain distancing from men who may be evil, so social distancing, because this was advised to us by the greatest doctor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator of the universe, as he know what is best for his creation, so patience. Who else could be advised better than the expert? You may ask, why should only women wear the hijab? Why don't men have hijab? Simply because people usually discuss hijab in the context of women. However, in the glorious Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first mentioned hijab for men before hijab for women. So this is from the Quran. Say to believing men that they should lower their glass and guard their modesty. They will make great purity for them, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is well equipped and all that they do. That's from the Quran 24 to 30. First rule was to center the men is to lower their desires. They are required to behave themselves and respect women in any time. They have dress code too. So if any man looks at women with perversion, is a sin, and he will be punished for his action. Muslim men are told to lower their gaze, but as usual, there are prayers for both genders. As we cannot handpick each and every evil person, it is advised to be safe and not provide a chance to misbehave. Islam cut the problem at its roots. Just because a woman is advised to wear the hijab doesn't mean the evildoers will be left loose. There are severely punishments for those who are misbehaving both well. A man convicted of rape is given capital punishment in Islam. He will not be spared, no matter who he is. Does he think this will stop other perverts from doing their act? Wouldn't you want to destroy the person who exposes innocent people's sexuality? The Quran says the hijab has been prescribed for the women so that they will be recognized as Muslim women, and this will prevent them from being moistened. O Prophet, tell these women, wives and daughters, and the believing women that they should cover the outer garment over their persons when abroad. This is the most convenient that they should be known, and not moist. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the often forgiving and the most mercy. Hijab is not only covering, but only applies to the character and behavior of the person. Therefore, one should behave well, and it's not only safe but also respectful. It's also a form of recognition. Many people relate hijab with backwardness or obsession. So let me make it clear, as a hijabi Muslim, no, it doesn't upon me, rather completes me, and I wear it with pride, and we are not forced to wear it. So kindly stop calling us obsessed. Thank you. The modesty of the hijab is empowering the Muslim women. It desexualizes women. It gives us recognition of who we are and not what we look like. This is freedom for us. So it doesn't restrict us from pursuing our educational dreams, therefore elevating our status. So just to wrap up it, it's our little motto. Hijab is our crown, and I hope you understand why women. I hope this clears doubts and a bit of confusion and all that, and gives you more information on why Islam advises women to wear the hijab. So yeah, that is why Muslim women should wear hijab, as like a modesty way, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So now I'm gonna play you guys a nasheed called "A Little Love" by Mawad, and inshallah I hope you guys enjoy it. After the nasheed break, I'm gonna play you guys an interview with Michael about his debut EP that he's releasing on the 6th of August. So yeah.
sing with it. Take a deep breath just for your soul. Feel it in your heart, you're incredible. Shake away the stress like a tambourine, and I'ma recharge like a battery. I'ma spend the rest of my life smiling at the world like every time. I'ma express it, pray God bless me. Lord, keep me with the ones I love, and I'ma keep going on, and I feel so phenomenal. So I'ma tell you what I believe. Let's come together and sing with me. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, spice it up like cinnamon. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, let it flow with the wind. Forget about the stress and let it go. Welcome happiness like hello. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, flow in light and sing with it. Don't worry about a thing, you'll be alright. Too happy for tomorrow, can't sleep all night. Jumping up for joy like a trampoline, stronger than the force of gravity. Feel it in your body from night till the morning. Let love take over, be happy in the moment. I'ma keep going on, and I feel so phenomenal. So I'ma tell you what I believe. Let's come together and sing with me. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, spice it up like cinnamon. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, let it flow with the wind. Forget about the stress and let it go. Welcome happiness like hello. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, flow in life and sing with it. And I'ma keep going on, and I feel so phenomenal. So I'ma tell you what I believe. Let's come together and sing with me. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, spice it up like cinnamon. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, let it flow with the wind. Forget about the stress and let it go. Welcome happiness like hello. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, flow in light and sing with it. Just take a little love and sprinkle it, spice it up like cinnamon. Just take a little love and sprinkle it.
Hola, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Daily with Namona, which hosts Namona Faye. Inshallah, I hope you guys enjoy that nasheed, which was A Little Love by Muad. Now I'm going to play you guys an interview that I recorded with Michael. We talk about college and also his EP that he made and like behind the scenes and that. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah. So we got the amazing, awesome Michael. So hi Michael, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Um,
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me back on your podcast as well.
It's no problem. I'm good, I guess. Crazy days. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So how life basically? How's life with college and everything?
Life is obviously good. Obviously, it's summer now, so obviously I've had a nice break from college and a few other things. The past few weeks have also been eventful. Obviously, just been working on new music and there's other things going on. And life was just like you said, crazy days. But it's nice to have a bit of certain things. And while it's summer, I'm just going to try and enjoy myself. See friends if I can, just relax. And obviously I've got my new EP coming out soon. I'm still doing I've started the second season of my Instagram chat show. I'm still also doing my podcast, my Awesome Autism podcast. And yeah, life is just very, having a break from certain things, but it's still very, very, busy as usual.
Yeah. Speaking of your music, you've got a new EP sort of coming out. Do you want to explain that basically.
Yeah, so the mini EP is called Together at Last, and it is three songs, and the theme of the the theme of the EP is sort of friendship. So the first single from the EP was just released recently, which is called Best Friend for Years, which is available on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, t and SoundCloud as well. So that'll give people an idea of what the sort of the theme is. Obviously, it's about friendship. So there's the Best Friend for Years song, which is basically about mine and my best friend's sort of like friendship story. And then the second song is called True, which isn't out yet. That will be out when the EP comes out. And that is basically about how some of my past friendships have run a bit, or it, and how I found like my like true friendships like with you and other people, and that's also featuring someone on that song as well. So there's going to be a collaboration on that song with the map. With a rapper that I know that goes to my college, is called Sam, and he's going to be featuring on that, which is really exciting. And then the third song is called Lockdown Blues. So it's basically how lockdown sort of affected me and like how it affected my friendships. And the full mini EP called To the Last is going to be out on the 6th of August. You'll be able to listen to all three songs in one on YouTube, Instagram, and then obviously you'll be able to listen to them separately on YouTube, Instagram, SoundCloud, and all these different things. But yeah, it's my first ever sort of like EP or sort of like album sort of thing, which is really exciting. So yeah, so it's a debut, obviously, but yeah.
That's nice. So what was the idea of those songs that are releasing? What was like behind the scenes of it, like you planning it and all that?
Oh, it was because I'd wanted to do, because I like people had I was wondered if I'd ever do like an album or something. Obviously, probably will do a full album one day, but I wanted to do something because there's like I was interviewed a few months ago by a YouTuber called Angelo Pello, who's from Montreal in Canada, and he asked me like, someone asked him, to me, will you ever do an album? And I was like, I'm working on something I'd like to, and I was really thinking about it at that time because I was planning on doing an EP at that time in like February or something. I was planning on starting working on them, but then I decided not to. And then eventually, like a few days later or something, I was like, actually, you know what, I'm going to do this. So obviously then I spoke to the studio I go to, and I was like, well, I've been saying for a while that I want to do an EP. Because originally I was going to sort of like collaborate with on it with one of my friends, but I didn't. So I was like, I want to do a mini EP or like an EP or something. It's like, okay, so the studio owner basically gave me about 4 tracks to write some songs to. I only used 3 of the tracks. One of the ones I didn't really like, so I just used 3. And then I started writing I wrote basically 3 drafts of each of the 3. Well, I wrote a draft of each of the 3 songs, and then obviously I changed it about a little. And then for the behind, obviously the scenes, the first recording session I think was in May. Then the second one was in June, and the third one was a few weeks ago, earlier in July. And obviously, just like I said on the True song, there's going to be a collaboration on that, which is featuring my mate who's a rapper called Sammy, who does like pay music and stuff like that. And for that, I'd wanted someone to be obviously on one of the songs. Like I didn't want it just to me on all 3 songs. Because originally I was going to have someone else on the Lockdown Blues song, but unfortunately, because of like travel and stuff, we couldn't come up to record. So I ended up doing that song by himself, and then asking my mate from college who does rap to be featured on this particular song for a different song from the EP, and it basically worked out fine. And then obviously I've got all 3 songs now, and then they were mixed and mastered to sort of like follow into each other, because I'm going to basically make a full length video of all 3 songs to put up on certain social media platforms for people to listen to all 3 songs. And then that was basically it. Obviously, I announced it and then, released the first single, and then here we are now.
Wow, that is one heck of a job, that's for sure.
Yeah, organising and working out what dates we can go and do the. But anyway, yeah, it was.
Literally, I was gonna ask, are you planning to release? So, are you planning to release all 3 songs in one day, or are you planning like separately, or what's the plan?
So obviously I've released obviously the first song, obviously like you do like within it, like if you have an album, you might release a few singles from it before you release all three or like all of the songs from it. So obviously I released Best Friend for Years first, which came out on Friday the 23rd? Yeah, 23rd of July. Well, it actually came out on the Sunday, actually, a few days after, but and then, so basically, what I'm going to be doing is just like even the studio, like how you're going to sort of like do it. So basically, what I'm going to do is for people who obviously want to listen to all 3 songs in one go, there's going to be basically a full length audio video, which is going to be available on my YouTube channel, My Country Music, and also on my Instagram at My Country Music, maybe on my Facebook as well, and probably on SoundCloud as well. There's going to be like a full length audio, so people can to listen to all 3 songs. But obviously as well, I'm going to release, the songs separately as well. Maybe not specifically on the same day, obviously because obviously one of the songs is already out. And then obviously once all 3 songs are out, I'm going to be doing a music video for one of the songs. Maybe I might do a few lyric videos for some of them, but I'm planning on doing a music video for one of the songs very soon. And then so it's going to be sort of like, so like it gives people the option of like if they want to listen to all 3 songs in one go or separately, but people have got the option then to like listen to it how they want to.
Wow, that is crazy, that's for sure. So, how is like your family and your friends supporting you, like you releasing your EP, like how they're feeling?
Everyone I've obviously told is like really excited, because obviously like one of the first people I've probably told my mum, and then some like other sort of like music friends, like everyone, and a few people said they're really excited to hear songs. Like I have showed certain people like maybe 1 or 2 songs, but not all 3 songs. So really excited for that, and then I think obviously I'm excited, and I think everyone's like, because everyone always likes to know what I'm up, like my family and my friends always like to know what I'm doing with music. And then so everyone's been really supportive. Like I like, oh, and I'll tell them like I've been to the studio, but recording new songs. Are always very supportive of that in general. And I think everyone, like, obviously, Abby from obviously The Invisible Friends, like, she's really excited about it. And, like, other people are like, they can't wait to hear the full. Everyone, like, a few people said, like, if I perform the song, like, the Best and Fears song for them, like, oh my God, I can't wait to hear the full. And they'll be like, send it to me when you release the full thing. I'm like, well. So everyone, like, my family, my friends, and obviously my friends online on Instagram and stuff have all been supportive, and also they can't wait to hear the full thing. So really exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait too. So as well as you releasing your EP, so I can't speak for some reason, you also started like a lyric business sort of. Do you want to talk a bit about that? Like the
Yes, so a while ago, unfortunately, I decided not to do it anymore, but I did obviously like, because I was like, I want to do like, just one of my friends who does music, started like his own like car washing business. So I was like, I want to start something. So I started up, it didn't really work out the songwriting thing, unfortunately, but I still like, if anyone ever wants me to help them write a song or anything, or just like collab. Because obviously I don't want to just always do like singing, I want to do also like collabs or songwriting for people. Like recently I've been helping one of my rapper friends called OG, you may have seen on my Instagram, I've been helping him make as well. Obviously, I recently did a collaboration with him where I featured on one of his songs, but I've also been helping him. I've been doing something a bit different. Obviously, so it's just like I know how to sort of like make audio videos, so I've been helping him do that. So he basically sends me the photo and then the audio with the music of the song. And obviously, I put it together for him. So I've been doing a bit more technical stuff. Like I'm not like very good at making music, but I can still like make audio videos for people. So I've been doing that for him, which is a bit different. And like obviously I'm still writing something, like I'm always like open if anyone wants to help me write a song, they can just always ask. But yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So in terms of like the future, with like EP coming out and all that, what is the future basically with you?
So obviously after I've released the EP, I'm not exactly sure what the next sort of like on music. I do have an idea. I'm planning on possibly doing, for anyone who does remember last year, I released my obviously like first proper Christmas song called Special Time, and then I want to try and do like a acoustic sort of version of that this year maybe, because like the obviously owner at the studio said, well, at least you've got one song you can release every Christmas song. So because I did do an acoustic video of it last year, but I thought maybe I could do like a proper recorded acoustic version of it this year. And then obviously in terms of like other music stuff, it'll probably just like carry on releasing singles. I'm going to try and arrange a few collabs and stuff, features and whatever. And obviously, I'm still doing other things like my chat show, my YouTube. I'm going to be starting to bring more sort of like vlog videos to my YouTube channel. I'm planning on filming a day in my life tomorrow, so I'm going to be doing more sort of like vlog videos, like hauls and things like that. And then obviously I'm still going to be doing my chat show, which has obviously started the second season of it. Because obviously it was I took a 3 week break from doing that. And obviously I'll still be doing my chat show. I'll still be doing a podcast, which I recently started a few months or so ago, and then yeah, just keeping myself as busy as possible.
Yeah, like keep yourself busy, that's for sure. Speaking of your chat show and your podcast, do you want to tell a bit about your podcast? Because I know you started it like a month ago. Do you want to explain about it?
Yeah, so my podcast is the Awesome Autism podcast. So obviously I started the chat show in February, and I wanted to obviously I did if anyone doesn't remember, I did a series on my YouTube channel called Awesome Autism in the month of April, which was Autism Awareness Month globally. So I wanted to do like a little series, and obviously I had my chat show. Like I did interview certain people who had autism about it, and obviously in my Awesome Autism series, I obviously spoke about like my life with autism, but I wanted to do something like separate from YouTube, so I didn't have to keep doing series and series on YouTube about it. So I thought, why not do a podcast? So obviously I started a podcast. So there's been about 4 episodes now, because it's not like every single week I do. It's just like it might be like every single week or every few weeks I upload a new episode. So far, I did an episode about my life with autism. I interviewed someone from Canada who is in like sort of the creative industry. He was like works with people with like special needs and stuff. I also did an episode recently about sort of like how being an autistic person can, how that affects you in making friends. And there was another episode which I can't exactly remember what that was about. But yeah, so I've been doing that because obviously, like, I'm always open to trying like different things, and I want to try and have more. I've hopefully got I'll probably have you on the podcast as well. But I'm going to try and get a few people to interview on the podcast as well as the chat show, obviously. And like, instead of just me talking. I'm not sure how long the first sort of series is going to run for, but like I want to carry on doing that for as long as I possibly can as well. So it's quite nice. It's just basically me telling my story with autism, but also hearing other people's stories. So that's what was different from the YouTube series of it. It was just me telling my story, but I want in this podcast series, I wanted to hear other people's like stories, like if they know someone with autism, if they're related to someone, if they have it themselves, if they're on the spectrum, or they've worked with people with it, or all things like that. So it's I think it's going to be like an interesting thing for people to listen to.
That's good. Lots of words. So I know in college you're doing performing arts. Is that still happening in September? Performing arts wise?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be in my second year performing arts. So obviously I'll be in this year I'll be in instead of level three year one, I'll be in level three year two. I may be doing another year level four after this year. I'm not exactly sure yet, but because it's a 2 year course, but you can do an extra year as well. But yeah, I'm going to be starting off the year with a show, which is we're doing a show that we're meant to be doing in June, but obviously because of COVID, unfortunately, well, some other people got to do their shows, but they wanted us to do ours, so we'd have more time to like prepare, like because it was good what we'd like rehearse stuff out, but they just wanted to, as they said, it give us a bit more time to prepare over the summer, like obviously like practicing. So yeah, we're back in sort of like late August, early September, and on the first like proper week back at college, we'll be doing the I think we're doing a few shows over a few days. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do it, but that'll be something nice to look forward to. And then obviously, I think we're doing like a pantomime thing in January, and we'll just see and obviously hopefully make friends with the new students. And yeah, so it's something nice to look forward to, like going back and seeing everyone and catching up and getting back into doing performing arts, which is something I love doing. Yeah.
That's good. So just to like kind of wrap up this, could you like tell people where to follow you and yeah.
Yeah, so in terms of my YouTube, you can follow me, well, subscribe to my YouTube channel, My Quantity Music, and that is also the name of my main Instagram page at My Quantity Music. You can also follow me on Facebook, My Planters, Twitter at My Planters, TikTok at Music47. Also in other things in terms of music, you can check out my SoundCloud. So that's just my dog, but
It's
my
okay.
my SoundCloud page, which is My Planted as well. Also, obviously, my podcast, at the Awesome Podcast on the Antwerp, and obviously all platforms where you can get podcasts, and also there is a Instagram page for that at the Autism Podcast, and yeah, that's everything I can think of. Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, tell me about it. Like when you're trying to remember all your social medias top of your head.
Which one's that and which one's you know. But
Oh.
anyway,
So yeah, do you have any final words or wisdom you wanna?
yeah, like I always say, sorry. Um, what's going on there? uh, uh, what's going on there? There we go. Sorry. So yeah, I would just say to everyone, obviously, like enjoy what you're doing. Like I always say, like if you want to start a podcast or anything like that, I would always go for it. Never be too scared to do anything like that. And obviously, check out my new upcoming my debut mini EP. Today the last is out on the 6th of August, and that will be able on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, TikTok as well. Probably like the songs like released on TikTok. And my first song from that, Best Friend for Years, is out now. Which is available on YouTube, My Fantasy Music, Instagram, My Fantasy Music. It's also available on Facebook, My Fantasy, and it's also available on the stream on SoundCloud at My Fantasy as well. And yeah, and make sure you check out the full mini EP, which is out to last. And just a big thank you to you for having you on the podcast again. And yeah, that's and I hope everyone has a nice summer holiday.
It's no problem. And thank you for Michael for coming on to my podcast. And yeah, I hope everyone have a great summer holidays.
Yeah, thank you.
So inshallah, I hope you guys enjoy that interview with Michael. All his socials will be down below, as usual. To wrap it up, I'm gonna play you guys a nasheed. This is the last nasheed, by the way. It's called "Without You" by Nadeem Mohammed. Without You, and yeah, once we come back, I'll do the outro and bit bap boo. Let's get into the nasheed.
I found you when my heart was broke. You filled my cup until it overflowed, but I was too far to keep it close. I was afraid you'd leave me on my own. I asked, please catch me if I fall. Then I told you I would leave it all. And then you've got me on my knees. I pray to you, I'm begging, please, don't let him take advantage of me. I know how it feels, sitting up there, tears in my eyes, there is no one to hold me. I'm feeling so lost and feeling so scared. With you by my side, I will never feel lonely. How can I live without you? Live without you. I'm the one who needs you back in my life. I don't know why. I gave up about 100 times. I know these demons can't control my mind, but you have showed me so many signs. I didn't notice cause my heart was blind. I asked, please catch me if I fall. Then I told you I would leave it all. And then you've got me on my knees. I pray to you, I'm begging, please, don't let him take advantage of me. I know how it feels, sitting up there, tears in my eyes, there is no one to hold me. I'm feeling so lost and feeling so scared. With you by my side, I will never feel lonely. How can I live without you? Live without you. I'm the one who needs you back in my life. I don't know why. You don't have to say, I already know. Yeah. You don't have to say, I already know. How can I live without you? Live without you. How can I live without you? Live without you. I'm the one who needs you back in my life. I don't know why. I'm the one who needs you back in my life. I don't know why.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Inshallah you're well. Welcome back to Daily with Mana, as always. So that was Without You by Nadeem Mohammed, and inshallah I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Daily with Mana. I never expected to be a mad one this week as usual, because I was gonna have like a chill one, but then all of a sudden someone wants to be into it, so I was like, why not? Lol. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned. For the next week, for the next 1 or 2 episodes, I'll be talking about Turkey, because unfortunately Turkey's gone through a lot of stuff at the moment, so I'm going to be dedicating an episode to, I'm not so sure, on Turkey. And yeah, stay tuned on that. Until then, have an awesome week. Stay safe, stay blessed on your summer break, and yeah, you guys hear me more from me next week. Until then, love is and peace out for now. Bye.
Oh yeah. علي ابن طالب صبيا كان شجاعا، عثمان بن عفان حكيما وله سلام، عمر الفاروق حكم فعدل فأمن، أبا بكر الصديق. These are the men who fought for freedom. These are the men who carried the beauty, had to push away the demons, even though they were persecuted. They were closest to the greatest man, born to lead us through rain and storm, change the world through peace and love. طلع البدر على أمتنا من ثانية فتحوا بسم الله. I'm just grateful enough for their care and their love. I'm just grateful enough, raising إيمان high up. خديجة آمنت بوحي نزل أمانة، حليمة السعدية ولها حنانة، فاطمة الزهراء بنت رسول هداية، عائشة الجليلة. These are the women who sacrificed life and took the world right by surprise. I pray my mother, my daughter, my wife emulates them and reach new heights. These are the women who led the line, perfect lives for the perfect price. I pray to God that I'm certified. طلع البدر على أمتنا من ثانية فتحوا بسم الله. I'm just grateful enough for their care and their love. I'm just grateful enough, raising إيمان high up. طالع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع، وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داعي. طالع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع، وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داعي. طالع البدر على أمتنا